time is 5:25. All right, we're getting everybody in order. So we have in the studio, we have Dory DeLue, we have Billy Hoffman, they're making up Team Man on Fire. We have Celeste Weiser, Jimmy Crandall, they're making up Team Lockdown. We thank you all for being here. And of course, for those who don't know, we're talking about Dancing for a Brand New Me, the dance-off, I guess you could kind of say, I don't know. So anyway, first things first, we do have a comment from our text, and it's asking how Celeste got so hot. Celeste, would you like to respond? She's like, no.
I'll just say thank you to super husband at home.
There we go.
Chasing 2 children around and texting and listening.
Hey.
Sorry.
There you go. Yes. Okay, so Jimmy, Billy, this is your first time doing this?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. So yeah, get a little closer. Okay. How you feeling about it? How are things going?
It's going good. I'm nervous, but
Feeling nervous?
yeah, it's out of my comfort zone. But
You're on fire.
I'm on fire
You're a
with
man
Dory.
on fire, like
so
in Denzel Washington.
she's been really good and being patient and being a good teacher. So I appreciate it.
Okay.
The whole process.
All right. So and what are you guys doing? Are you guys doing like tell us about your dance that you're doing? Are you doing a couple? Aren't you? A couple dances?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 actually.
3.
We're doing, the first one is a 20s dance from the 1920s, and it's called a black bottom dance. Very high energy, and it's kind of like an off take on the Charleston type of thing. And our second one is Netflix Unleashed, which is Billy's favorite show is The Heist. So we're doing a takeoff on the Pink Panther theme. We're going to be cat burglars. And then our fun one, our last one, Dancer's Choice, because Billy works for the city of Susanville, we are doing YMCA.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That just makes sense.
What are you going to be dressed up as?
Construction work.
So Doria, what do you do? You're a dance instructor, so you're the Dancing with the Stars, so you kind of thing. So you're the professional dancer.
Yes.
So tell us about your history with dance.
I started when I was 15, Polynesian,
Really?
and did that, danced at SeaWorld, San Diego, Florida, and Ohio. I danced at Junior Seau's wedding, did a show with Wayne Newton and Ruth Buzzy in Florida.
Wow.
So mainly that.
You're like a rock
and
star.
Yeah.
I am. No, just kidding. I'm not. Really, I'm not. Billy's a rock star.
Oh, wow.
And did a little bit of floor dancing, which is bar room. It's like I call it bar room. It's a very relaxed version of ballroom. It's more fun. You don't have to be so stiff and stuffy. But I learned on the dance floor mainly. Very benevolent men teaching me how to dance. So
Wow.
yeah, and I like it. It's fun. It's very fun, and this is such a fun event to do. So fun working with the stars and the community, and seeing their potential and bringing it out on them, having them challenge themselves to do something that is, it's not as easy as they make it look. They do a really good job.
No. So with that, we'll slide over to Celeste. Tell us about your background a little bit, if you don't mind.
I've been dancing for a long time actually started here in Susanville, California,
Oh, okay.
with Jessica Wade. I actually
Oh, yeah.
have 2 jobs, and that's one of them. I still teach at the studio, and I started teaching there when I was actually 16 as a substitute, and then all the way till now. I have 2 classes that I teach every Thursday. So other than that, I went to college, danced up in Oregon. Everywhere I traveled, I take dance classes. I've taken them over in England, and
Wow.
everywhere that I go, I try to get a dance class in. New York,
Wow.
Vegas, I don't know, it's all fun. And I am a nurse, but dancing is a huge passion of mine, so I make sure that I am never going to go ahead and give that up.
Wow.
And I love doing Dancing with a Brand New Me. It's my 4th year, right?
She had to look for confirmation.
Yes.
Okay. 4th year.
It's my 4th year doing it, and it's such a great cause.
Okay.
And I love taking people who have no background in dance and teaching them my passion and sharing it. And I feel like at the end of it, that they have a little passion for dance as well. So it's just a really special event.
No background in dance.
Oh, does Jimmy Crandall? No
Yeah.
background in dance. Okay. So what do you like to teach? What are your favorite genres of dance?
So the 2 that I teach at J&J Performing Arts is hip hop. I actually teach beginning hip hop, so that's.
So we can see Jimmy doing some hip hop.
Actually, not this round. I didn't do hip hop this round.
Doing some Janet Jackson kind of stuff? No? Okay.
Not this round.
Okay.
That was last time I did it. We did hip
Okay.
hop. But I teach young children to do hip hop, like ages 7, 5, 6, 7. So it's super fun. And then I also teach modern, which is like kind of like a contemporary style. But I love all forms of dance. Those are just the two that I can fit in my schedule with my other full-time job.
All right. Okay, Jimmy, you're up. We're going to turn to you for our injury report.
Feeling good.
Okay, feeling good. All right. So, tell us about your injury.
Be honest. Be brutally honest.
We can replay it.
Yeah.
Oh, you recorded it.
So, yeah. No, I don't think we had it recorded. Maybe. Nothing major. We were just, I was, I think a little tired and slipped up on a move and got kneed in the face and split my lip, but nothing major.
Okay, so
We all survived.
everybody survived. Everybody's doing. So, how you feeling?
Good.
Feeling good? Not
Oh, yeah.
feeling nervous?
I'm ready to do this now.
Ready to do it right now.
Yeah.
You guys got it down. You ready to compete?
Well, we still got some fine tuning, but nerves, no.
Okay. All right. So, what are you working on? With your dances, what dances are you working on?
Well, we have, just to go like with the theme of what it is, Roaring 20s, we have
Maybe step a little bit closer.
we have a dance that goes along with that theme, and then you want to tell about the other two?
Yes.
Okay.
So we have the 1920s theme. We're doing the song Cabaret, and it's going to be really high energy and a lot of fun, a lot of lifts. So be expecting that. And then in our second dance is Netflix Unleashed. So we actually picked 13 Reasons Why, and that's a super heavy show.
Yeah, that's
super,
heavy.
really just heavy. But I think we tastefully portray it and make sure that it's definitely emotional, but there's not really any lines crossed. But I feel like it's going to be a great crowd pleaser. And then our third dance is actually a really flirty dance to switch the mood a little bit. It's to peer pressure, so it's like if you were to meet somebody for the very first time and like that giddy feeling. So we hope that the audience gets that too.
So an array of emotions. So why did you focus in on 13 Reasons Why?
Every year, well, I think I kind of almost started it when I jumped in, is I made the audience cry my very first year, and then after that it's kind of been the theme.
Oh, okay.
That somebody...
You got to ride the roller coaster of emotions. I
Yes.
see. Make them cry, make them laugh.
So our third dance, we wanted to have fun, so I thought 13 Reasons Why really encompasses a lot of details, and it's just really about two broken people and just dancing together and trying to go through life.
Okay. I have not seen the show. All I know is what it's about. That's all I know. So I was just curious. So, okay, great. So how are we going with sponsors? Are you guys doing pretty well with the fundraising? Because this is a fundraiser.
Yeah, so I'd like to thank Impact Construction, State Farm, Brian Wilson, and also Bill Matera, State Farm. Let's see, Bob and Michelle Godwin. They've all been really great in helping out and supporting the cause, so I appreciate it.
Okay.
So I think a bunch of us are still in the process of getting donations, but
Sure,
definitely
it's still happening.
CCPOA Union from CCC. My wife Priscilla Crandall, for her cosmetology through Elite Salon, and we're still getting some more. So
All right,
we'll see what
excellent.
we have by the end of the week.
Okay, excellent.
J&J Performing Arts also.
There you go.
J&J.
Yep. And you guys are still accepting donations, so we'll put that out there. And where do they go if they want to sponsor you or vote for you? And where do they go for that?
You can get onto Lassen Family Services website and get it, and then vote for and do it for Team Lockdown if you want to donate.
So is it the same thing for sponsoring? Is it the same thing as voting, or is that two separate things?
No, voting, you still vote for Team Lockdown too.
Okay. All right. Very good. And so we have some kind of, I wouldn't say breaking news, but we do have some updated news on the when this all is going to happen. Anyone want to tell us about that?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
We are actually going to have a show, and we are super excited about that because for a long time it was up in the air. Yet we were still practicing. And we are actually going to have a show at the high school. And it is October 16th and 17th at 7 p.m. So it is coming up in a couple weeks. So get your tickets. Tickets, you can get them online, which are non-refundable. And you can also get them at the door.
Okay. So Plan B is a go, and also Plan D. We have Kendra Zangle back here. See, she's back here. She's practicing her live streaming skills back here, and so she will be. So the live stream is also a go.
Yes.
Okay, so that's good. We also have Carla Dollar here.
That's right.
She's here for good moral support. Anything else you want to throw in there, Carla?
I think Doria covered. We're just super excited the high school is allowing for us to have access to the stadium so that we can have an audience. We've always been approved. Whether it was going to be just online or if it was going to have an audience was the question. So we're super thankful for Public Health for approving the audience. But there will be some things that our audience members need to follow. Social distancing and face masks. There'll be temperature checks at the gate when they come in. So be prepared for that. But you probably also want to come dressed warm since we are outside, but it's going to be a phenomenal show that our dancers have been working on since, June, I think, is when we started, a little bit later than normal because of COVID, but so everyone started at the same time, so that was nice. So we're just excited. We're excited to have an audience. We want the community to come out to see what we've been working on and to support Lassen Family Services, really.
And who's on the other teams?
So the other teams, who's got it? All right. Well, I think that we've had lucky number 7 in here a couple times. So
high energy group.
That's right. Sean McElrath and Tara Bias.
Yep.
And then we have, Cool Runnings has been in here, Amanda Tanous and Josh Blackburn. And Prohibition Posse, which is Luke Peterson and Elizabeth Darley. So those are our teams plus these two.
Okay, and then we go on to LassenFamilyServices.org.
That's right.
Okay,
Go there
sponsor vote.
to get your tickets. Those are non-refundable. It's challenging to do those refunds, but you can wait till the day of if you want and come to the door to get those tickets. But support, whether it's a sponsorship or if it's online and you're just supporting individually, all of that goes to whatever team you pick. They can also buy shirts through Cross Freedom, so that and those shirts, when they buy them, that's $5 for their team. All that goes towards the People's Choice Award, and that's just who has the most votes.
Okay. Anything else before we let you guys go?
I have one more thing.
Yeah.
I want to tell my family, my girls, I love them very much. Thank you guys for supporting me and helping me with this whole process. I love you, Jenny Hoffman, Annie Hoffman, and Clara Hoffman. Thank you guys.
All right. Okay, one last pitch. Why should the listeners vote for you? Crandall, you want to go? We'll throw you on the spotlight.
I think it would be better if
Because
the
I said
listeners
so.
just ask themselves why they want to vote for us. I mean, Celeste is an amazing dancer. We're donating a lot of time. Ultimately, just get out there and vote. Donate.
That's true.
It's important.
Yeah, it's
this is
very
for
important.
a super great cause
Yeah.
that Lassen Family Services does
Yeah.
for this community.
And we're going to talk about that before we let you go. Go ahead.
No, just all the help we can get, we appreciate it. This is for a good cause. It's to help the families and everybody. It's help if you can, please.
And that's a good point. So, really quick, what does Lassen Family Services, what services do they provide?
Oh, Dory, go ahead.
They provide more than I ever knew. I'll
Yeah.
tell you.
Yeah, they do.
They have a housing program which assists those in need to find and apply for housing. They have sexual assault services, which is pretty much self-explanatory. Parenting, education, I didn't know this. They teach classes for parents of children ages 5 to 18, and it includes courses like 24/7 dad and co-parenting, legal advocates, of course, domestic violence services, I said that right, clothing closet, and more.
They do a lot for our community. So this is like the biggest
CASA.
fundraiser. CASA. They also do CASA.
That's
yeah.
right, yeah.
Right.
Good job,
Thanks for
Billy.
jumping.
Good job,
Good
Billy.
job, Billy.
And just to add on, Dancing for a Brand New Me is just really near and dear to my heart also for the cause. Just being a nurse, I have been very close and personal with a lot of domestic violence, and I have a lot of patients, and I've seen the good, the bad, the ugly aftermath of it. So just really think that your donation, grants only help so much, but the money that you guys actually donate help when somebody has to get out of their house to a safe place right away. They take their children, whether that's the dad or the mom, and they're able to pull from this money and actually give them a hotel or give them food or give them clothes with a clothing closet as well, to try to you know, keep them safe until we find the next step in life. So your donation is very, very important because it's those emergency crisis and or mortgage or something like that where grants don't cover. So we need to help, and it happens a lot in Lassen County. I've seen it, I hear it, I have friends who've experienced it. We have to help them.
Right, and from what I've heard with COVID-19, it's only gotten worse.
Exactly.
So there's an even greater need this year. So we appreciate all of what you guys are doing. I know you guys are putting in a lot of hours of rehearsals, practice times, recovery times for Jimmy over here. And so, yeah, I appreciate all that you guys are doing.
And to piggyback on what
Yeah.
Celeste said, something like this program has come so far, because I know when I was going through domestic violence in 79, 80, they had nothing. And I don't want to get emotional here. It brings back memories of standing in a phone booth, waiting for the other person on the other side to get a hold of me to find a home that I could go to. And they never got back to me, because I remember standing there and just being so afraid that my abuser was going to find me. And it seemed like 20 minutes, but it was probably 5 seconds that I waited and never heard back.
And that's
So
a good. Yeah.
This has come so far, so please donate, please.
And also that's a good point. If there is someone out there who is being abused, contact Lassen Family Services.
That's right.
And they'll help you out. Thank you for saying that and sharing that with us. The time is 5:24, and we will be right back.
Yeah, my shoulder.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. That was great.
That was awesome.
My
That-
husband over there.
I was dying laughing at that.